Hey guys, Inflatable Fan 103 back here with another inflatable review for you all. Today's review is going to be particularly special because this is going to be on the Gemmy 2021 12-foot tall candy cane snowman inflatable. Now, I recently got this as a Christmas gift a few days ago from my mother, and I know it's not Christmas anymore, which is kind of sad, honestly, but I still was very eager to make the review on this guy because I love him so much and he's just super cool, and I was really impressed when I got him. And I thought he was really worth every penny, and I really like him a lot. So here's the box. Here's what he looks like. Yeah, this guy my mom got this on Amazon and the price was around $80, which is honestly quite a steal. A steal price considering how much these things go for nowadays. Like I've said before, but yeah, it's still very cool, and I'm glad that that's how it turned out. So here's the box again. Now I'm not exactly sure where this was originally sold at back in 2021. I'm assuming it was at home, judging by the box art, but I don't know. So here's the box again. You can see it says it's giant on there, candy cane snowman, 12 feet tall. It definitely is 12 feet tall. It definitely feels like that. It definitely doesn't feel any shorter. So there's the side. Box is pretty much the same, except for on the back, there it is with the average human comparison. And for some reason, I found out that this says, if this camera can focus, it says that this is a Gemmy 2022. I don't believe that. And yes, regardless of what I just said, that this is a 2021. This is a 2021. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. The box is the box is kind of weird, but this was made in 2022, but it's mainly from 2021, so that's why I'm saying it. So there's that, and then here's the other side. So here he actually is, right here. But yeah, he is pretty cool. I like him a lot, and he is massive. Definitely the biggest inflatable I've ever owned currently, and yeah, I like him a lot, like I've said, and I don't really have any complaints about him, to be fair, except for the one thing, which you might ask. And my one complaint about this thing is this inflatable has a YF60. Yes, you heard that right. It has a YF60, and most people who have this are not very happy about that at all. So yeah, I do not know why they decided to do that for this guy. Please excuse the wind. But if you want, you could probably replace it with a YF80 or 125 because it's not gonna inflate very fast. So I'm glad I didn't decide to inflate this one during the review, because it takes around 2 to 3 minutes to inflate this guy with the fan it has. So that's not very good at all. But other than that, it's not a bad design. I love it so very much. Definitely much taller than I am. I was so impressed when I got it, I swear. I was like, whew. But yeah, sorry, let me fix him real quick. So yeah, anyways, let's go through the detail a little bit. So up there, as you can see, sorry about the finger. He's got his nice eyes. He's got those cartoony eyes and this nice carrot nose and smile, which looks really good. And then he has up there, this thing's so tall. He has a holly on his hat with a blue stripe around it. And then he's got the candy cane over there. And then he has a blue he's got a nice blue tealish vest, which is super cool. And then he's got 2 red buttons with a white trim, and he's got 2 black mittens, and these white trims around it, as you can see. He's got up there. And then there's the big snowball, which is probably a giant beach ball, essentially, but I still was very impressed with how much space it took up when I inflated it in my house. I was like, holy moly guacamole. So that's pretty funny. And sorry, I have to turn this guy a little bit, so what's that? Oh, and I forgot to mention the red scarf up there as well. That's very nice. He's got 2 tether loops on him, one on each side of his vest. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the detail. So, like I said earlier, it has a YF, about it having a YF60. You could replace it if you want to. You probably should if you get it, because it's not gonna inflate as fast. Unless you want to wait like around almost 4 minutes for this to inflate, then you can keep the fan. But most fans who have this, including me, would recommend changing the fan. Sorry, I can't talk today, but yeah, it's still very nice overall. I'm not sure why Gemmy decided to do that. Maybe they weren't thinking clearly, and maybe they were just in a rush that day, I'm assuming, but who cares? Who gives a crap about that anyway, so yeah. Anyways, here's a look at it from the back. Nothing too special, it's just obviously the back of the inflatable. As you know, it does have one zipper. It does have one zipper, but it's hidden down by the base somewhere. So unfortunately, I can't show you guys that. But I wish they would. I do wish they would add some more zippers. Like maybe you could use one at the back of the head to get to the C7s better. That would work out well. I'd like that for sure. So other than that, there's pretty much nothing else to say about this guy. I'm very glad that I was able to get my hands on this thing before it got sold out, which is really cool. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the video, and he is wobbling over, so I'm sorry about that, but the wind is kind of strong, but a little now, but oh, I actually forgot to show you guys how tight he inflates. Let me show you that real quick. I'll show you how tight he inflates. He inflates okay. Not the greatest, but it's still pretty good. The buttons inflate pretty well, as you can see up here. That's pretty good. Up here, you can definitely push down on it. So, that's not good. But it's still fine, so. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this guy. He's super cool, and like I've said, really happy I got my hands on him, and he looks great with all the rest of the display, which I will be taking down soon, as you can see, but as you can probably tell, but yeah, he still looks amazing. I was originally going to put him over by the 11.5 Grinch over there, but unfortunately I didn't have time to get him in the time that I wanted to, so unfortunately I just decided to put the Jetpack Santa next to him instead, so, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. That's pretty much all I have to say about this guy. I would definitely recommend this one, unless the fan is not good enough for you guys, then you don't have to buy it. I definitely wouldn't pay more than about like $120 for this guy. That's how much this was originally retailed for on Amazon, but thankfully they dropped it down because I got lucky. So yeah, but other than that, I would definitely recommend it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you found this review enjoyable or likable, then please consider subscribing down below. I really appreciate it a lot, and you guys are super considerate of doing this, of giving me the support that I've gotten these past couple months and year. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next review. Thanks again.